Okay, fellow business clients, you want to know what is Google Glass? Gotta know, gotta have it. And hopefully I can tell you in this video, briefly what Google Glass is, what it can do for you, and how much it's gonna cost you, even though it's not like official yet, but I can give you a guesstimate. So stay tuned for this awesome info. Like the video if you find it enjoyable. And let's get into this speedy review of what Google Glass will be when it comes out. Let's do this! Okay, but moving on. So for those of you that have no idea what Google Glass is, basically it's glasses that you put on your face, and on one side of it you have a heads-up display that you and only you can see, so it makes you feel special on the inside. Kinda cool. If it was up to me, I would have done a whole dome, just like Sandy and SpongeBob actually has a dome, and that'll be awesome to look at, but it's not. It's glasses with a heads-up display on one side of it, so that's what the device physically is. And what can it do? You know, what's the point of it? What can it do? So, it can take photos. Yeah, it can take photos. It has a little built-in camera, and it can take photos. And next, it could also take videos. I know, it's quite awesome. It does full HD, obviously. And the cool thing about it is it takes the photos and videos from the same viewpoint that you see it at, because, you know, Google Glass is on your eyes and face. It's awesome, man! So that's the big bonus of the taking photos and videos, that it takes it from the same viewpoint that you have, so kinda cool. But moving on to stuff that's actually going to be useful, it has GPS navigation. So basically, Google Glass is going to be the best GPS of all time. In my opinion, this is going to be the best GPS device you can possibly have. And it's going to be a big selling point because you can use it when walking, biking, driving, all that snazzy stuff. And it gives you a heads-up display of a map or whatever GPS does. And it's going to be awesome because you don't have to take your phone out, you don't have to mount it, you don't have to look at it. You're just going to have a heads-up display of GPS-ness, and it's going to be awesome. So that's a huge bonus. But moving on, you can also message and call, you know, aliens. So Google Glass, you don't need to take out your phone to send messages and to call people. So that's kind of cool, I guess. And lastly, Google Glass is going to have Google in it. I know, it's shocking. I was quite stunned when they said that, to be honest. So you have Google, Google Plus, Google Hangout, Google everything, and that's it. That's all that's built like into the phone, the main stuff, not the phone, the glasses. But a lot like a cell phone that you have, it doesn't have all that much built in. I mean, you can go on the web, you can call people, you can message, a lot like Google Glass, but the main thing is, you know, on a phone, you can download any app you want. And when Google Glass comes out, right now it can only do the small list of stuff, like, you know, photos, videos, navigation, calling, texting people. But when Google Glass comes out, it's going to have so many apps built specifically for Google Glass. So games, it's going to have, I mean, I can't even think of all the cool applications that they can make for this thing. So the big selling point for Google Glass, in my opinion, is going to be the GPS navigation and the endless amount of apps that you can get on these glasses. It's going to be a lot of apps that are unique to this device that you physically can't put on a phone because of maybe how it's set up or how you look at it. So that's going to be a big selling point, and plus taking photos and all that in a sneaky fashion is going to be cool. And the phone, the glasses. Right now you can actually buy Google Glass, but you have to pay like an extremely high price point. I think it's like $1,500. But that's only if you want to buy a like test model because it's not officially out yet. And you can give like feedback to Google. I don't have one because, you know, I don't have any money. But when Google Glass comes out, it's going to be at least half that price. I myself would like it to be $299. Not gonna happen, but if they want this thing to be successful, it kind of has to be the same price as a phone, you know, top of the line phone. Definitely less than 500 bucks, because I know it's going to be expensive to make in the beginning, so the price is going to be kind of high. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys are willing to pay for Google Glass when it comes out. And also a little bit of information. Google Glass does not have 3G or anything like that with cell phone. So the way that you can get, GPS on the go and stuff is Google Glass has to feed off of your phone. So kind of using your phone as the guts and the juices, and Google Glass is kind of like the display. You can think of it like that. So you have to connect it to a phone for it to have a lot of these goodies in it, like GPS navigation on the go and all these internet using abilities of it. So anyway, to conclude, Google Glass, it's going to be cool. It's definitely a small step in a long path of walking, if you know what I mean. And I think it's going to be, I like the heads-up display, how, like Samsung came out with that watch. And to me, that is pointless because it's a small phone and there's nothing new about it. But Google Glass, they have a whole new way of showing the info to you, how it's a heads-up display. And that itself is like a big step, in my opinion. It's a whole new way of showing you the info, so I think it's actually going to be successful if it's not too expensive. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Like the video if you're still watching, because that'll make me feel nice on the inside. And I'm gonna go now, so goodbye.